D was a miscommunication with the officer because the officer didn't think that he was answering his question. And you could see, Your Honor, he has a very difficult time communicating.
Enjoy the video. Hit the like button.
And are you Mr. Mendoza?
Yes, Your Honor.
Do you understand you're charged with the offense of aggravated assault with a deadly weapon? That's a second-degree felony. The range of punishment is anywhere from 2 to 20 years in prison and up to $10,000 fine. Did you understand? All right. After reviewing State's Exhibits 1 and attachments, the court will find there is sufficient evidence to find you guilty. The court will defer finding you guilty if you apply for deferred adjudication. Are you proceeding with sentencing?
Yes, Your Honor.
Anything you wish to say on behalf of your client?
Your Honor, he's got a very limited history. He's got very limited education. He understands the position he put himself in. He's sorry for that. I believe that court may consider looking at some mental health possible treatment in the future, and limiting his community service because of his age and circumstances. We'd ask that the court consider less than 8 years as far as for the recommendation for the length of time for probation.
All right. Do you have any children?
No, ma'am.
How old are you?
21.
I'm sorry, what?
He's got a stutter, Your Honor.
Oh, no problem.
Thank you, sir.
Just take your time.
I'm 21 years old.
All right. So who is this Renee person?
She was an ex-girlfriend.
So she's somebody's girlfriend?
No, she was my girlfriend.
All right. The way the Renee is spelled, it's not spelled as though it's a girlfriend's name. Maybe they spelled it wrong in the report, because I'm reading in the police report that Renee was trying to goad you into fighting with this person.
That is not true.
So are you and Renee still together?
No.
So where are your parents?
They're in the back.
So where are you going to live if you're placed on probation?
With my stepfather and mother.
Does your stepfather and mother want you there?
Yes, ma'am.
Have they told you they want you there?
Yes.
Defense, did they want him there?
Yes, Your Honor.
How far did you go in school?
Just 8th grade.
Why? Why didn't you complete everything?
Because I chose to hang with the dark crowd. And but I'm willing to take my GED classes out there.
All right, because it's like, what do you expect you're able to do with an 8th grade education? There really isn't much you can do. And it's not upward mobile for you if you only have 8th grade education. So you're going to have to figure out what you want to do with your life. And part of that is going to be getting your education. All right.
Yes, Your Honor.
Now, have you ever been diagnosed with any mental health issues?
Not that I know of.
Do you know, counsel?
I have not been made aware that he's been diagnosed, Your Honor. Just in speaking with him, I believe it's regarding anxiety and things like that. I think would be helpful to him.
All right. Any other questions?
No, Judge. No, Your Honor.
All right. So his mom is here.
Yes, Your Honor.
All right. Mom, could you come up, please?
She is a. Does she speak English? She speaks. No, she speaks Spanish. She only speaks Spanish, Your Honor.
Oh. All right. She only speaks Spanish. Can you see if we can get an interpreter? Oh, okay. Stepdad, if you could come up then. No, that's fine. All right. Could you let her know she can have a seat then?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right. Can you raise your right hand for me, please? Do you solemnly swear or affirm the testimony you give be the truth and nothing but the truth, so help you God?
I do.
All right. You can lower your hand. State your name for the record.
Luis Bautista Senior.
Okay. And have you always been in Victor's life?
Yes, since he was 10 years old.
Okay. So if I release him today, will he be allowed to live at the home?
Yes, he does. He's got a room.
He has a room.
Everything.
Does he have ground rules there?
Yes.
And what are the ground rules?
No smoking inside the house. Make sure you stay home early.
All right.
Try to find him work with me. I do construction work.
Okay. So you think you'll be able to find work for him?
I'm pretty sure I will.
All right. So what time do you want him at home?
Before
What
dark.
hours?
Before dark.
Okay. Are you going to be able to do that if I allow you to live there?
Yes, sure.
Okay. So we're not going to do it live, but I'm going to want you to make sure that you give probation the address where he's going to be living.
Okay.
All right. And for him to be successful on probation, communication is going to be key. So if there are any issues where he's not obeying your rules, let me know so I can see which rules he's not obeying if that's the case.
I think I did pretty good with my other 3 kids who were on the Navy. I only got 1 more in the Navy.
Okay. All right. Is there anything else I should know about Victor?
Well, I mean, besides him being hurt from the back, I mean, he had an accident, you know, sometimes it might keep him from doing some of the stuff, you know, picking up heavy stuff.
All right. What accident did he have?
A bicycle accident with a car.
All right. So has he been evaluated for any mental health issues or anything like that?
No, after he had the accident, he had to learn how to walk again and everything else.
Okay.
And he was in intensive care for about 3-4 months,
Okay.
trying to get, because they had to put weights in his back and his head to keep it level and everything else.
Okay.
But, I mean, most of all, he's a pretty good kid.
Okay.
I've been with him and his mom, you know, we've been trying to do the best, and hopefully now he learns and he'll straighten up.
Okay. All right. Thank you so much.
Yes, ma'am. Thank you.
All right. Is there anything else from either side?
No, Your Honor.
All right. This is what the court is going to do. The court is going to place you on 6 years deferred adjudication. There's a $1,500 fine that will be probated.
Defendant,
And are you Mr. Mendoza? Can I get the bounce down for a motion to revoke, please?
Excuse me, my stuttering.
Yes. All right. Thank you. Got it. Oh, take your time.
Yes, Your Honor. No, yes, Your Honor.
All right. Do you understand that you're on deferred adjudication for aggravated assault with a deadly weapon?
Yes, sir.
Do you understand that the state has filed a motion to revoke stating that you have violated the conditions of your probation?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, state.
Violation of condition number 1 on or about the 18th day of January 2025 in Bexar County, Texas. The defendant, Victor Manuel Mendoza, committed the offense of criminal trespass in violation of condition number 1.
How do you plead to that? True or not true?
True.
We waive and abandon the remainder.
Any objections?
no, no, Your Honor.
Did you understand by pleading true to violation of condition number 1, the court could find it true, grant the motion, find you guilty, and sentence you up to 20 years in prison and up to a $10,000 fine?
Yes, Your Honor.
Knowing that, do you still wish to plead true to violation of condition number 1?
Yes, Your Honor.
Court is finding violation of condition number 1 true. Is there a proposed agreement?
There is not. State is asking that you revoke defendant community supervision and adjudicate him and sentence him to 6 years in the prison. The reason that we're asking for this is because this is the 3rd MTR that's come before this court, and he has not used any of the tools that probation has given him to redirect his behavior as played by the new offense that he made.
I think. And defense, what are you requesting?
Yes, Your Honor. And further, the agreement with the state is that you're going to TIC the 3 new misdemeanors.
Yeah.
Okay. There are 3 new misdemeanors, Your Honor. My client does have an explanation for these 3 misdemeanors, but he is pleading true. And as you can see, he has a severe stuttering situation, but he wants to explain, like one of the offenses was a failed ID. And I believe the officer really couldn't understand him when the officer said he wouldn't give his name, but
Okay.
my client would like to explain his situation, but he is accepting responsibility. So would you like to tell the court about your father, grandfather, and that you need to be home with your mom?
Your Honor, message. My step, my stepdad was in another hospital. Yeah, my stepdad was in another hospital. My stepdad was in another hospital. I had lost track. I was taking care of my mom, and my stepfather just passed away, and my stepfather had just passed away just just about 2 months ago.
Victor, can you tell the court,
Well, if he's going to give testimony, I'll have him raise his right hand. Or do you want to proffer what he's going to say?
can I proffer what he's going to say?
Yes.
He recently lost his stepfather. His mother requires his help. He does have a severe stuttering disability. He believes that the varied ID was a miscommunication with the officer because the officer didn't think that he was answering his question. And you could see, Your Honor, he has a very difficult time communicating. He had a criminal trespass that's also that he's accepting responsibility for, but he said that that was also a misunderstanding with I guess the store owner. It was a Dollar Tree. As you can see, Your Honor, my client does have a severe stuttering and communication issues. He does understand that this is his third MTR. He does understand that he is going to be looking at revocation. He is simply asking the court to show mercy on him as far as a sentence. I know the state is asking for 6. We are asking for less. And he does have some credit, Your Honor, and I've been checking with probation and with your clerk as to his credit. He has 403 days, and he also did ISF twice, so that's another 183 days. So he should have 586 days total. We are asking this court to show some mercy on him and to sentence him less than the 6 years, giving him all full credit that he has earned.
All right. And state, what cases are you taking in consideration?
That would be 2025 CC 001646 criminal trespass. 2025 CC 005683 evading arrest. And then the 2025 CC 005637 bill time.
All right. So this is what the court understands. The failure to identify. Maybe there were some communication issues, but the evading arrest, there's no communication issues with that. For example, you're able to understand what I'm saying. So the evading arrest has nothing to do with verbal communication. The criminal trespass really has nothing to do with verbal communication. Because when the people at the Dollar Tree tell you to leave and give you a warning not to come back, then you're not to come back. And if you come on their property, then it's a criminal trespass. This is the 3rd time you've been before me. And your attorney has told me that you had some issues going on with your family. I always tell people, all you have to do is let your probation officer know. And if you feel as though they're not responding, you can come back to the court. And I know I would have told you that because this is your 3rd motion to revoke. There's only so much work that I can do to try to help people. And if you don't want the help and you're not going to do right, there's nothing I can do. The court is finding violation of condition number 1 true. The court is going to find you guilty. The court is going to revoke. There's an affirmative finding of deadly weapon. Was there any restitution probation? That was ordered? All right. I'm going to give you credit for any time served. I'll give you credit for successful completion of ISF. Taking consideration 2025 CC 001646, 2025 CC 005683, 2025 CC 005678, and I'm sentencing you to 6 years in the prison. Did you review the document entitled Trial Court Certification of Defendant's Rights to Appeal with your attorney? Did you understand it? It's this document that tells you whether or not you have a right to appeal. Did you review it with your attorney? And states you may be excused. All right. You have a limited right to appeal. That right to appeal is as it relates to the allegations in the motion, not the fact that you were on deferred adjudication. Because this is a felony conviction, you're not allowed to own or possess any weapons or ammunition. If you have a question over what a weapon or ammunition is, you'll need to speak to an attorney. Good luck to you, sir.